It's not even been 5 minutes. See how long it takes people to get over here. See if they're like ghosting me. Just got a notification. Is anybody here yet? See, nobody's here yet. I told everybody they have 5 minutes and they didn't. Ah, all right. Carol's here. You and me'll talk, Carol, while you make the cake, make the hair cake. I can't do whatchamacallit. Emojis over here. I was reading my comments on my channel on my notification because I was like trolling other people's stuff today. At least I'm one of the nice trolls. I'm not like a bad troll. I'm a good troll. Yes, good troll. There's such thing as a good troll. I need to watch Drawfire's new video, but I'm trying not to watch videos that are going to get me all upset before I do whatever's. Hi again, Aiden here. How goes life? Carol's bringing the air cake and Aiden's bringing the air Kool-Aid. Don't bring grape, man. Nobody likes grape. Who does anybody actually drink grape Kool-Aid or purple flavored Kool-Aid, whatever you call it? Hey, Clifford. Hey, Rachel. You're driving almost home. Why don't you go all the way home? Well, I guess maybe you want to walk some. Grape Kool-Aid. Just it's never been my favorite. And if you're driving, what are you doing? Chatting. Just want to bring that up. Because no. Yeah, I like wine that had grapes. That used to be grapes. That's like I like raisins too. Yeah, I'm not real big on orange Kool-Aid either. I like red. I like red and blue Kool-Aid. And the Kool-Aid lemonade's not bad. I don't like Country Time lemonade. Does anybody like Country Time lemonade? Oh, voice to text technology. Ah, yeah. That's why I don't use voice to text. It's nearly killed me and my wife the other day trying to use voice to text technology. My phone cannot understand the English language spoken with a drawl. It just can't do it. Grape Neha is completely different. Uh, think. What's your favorite kind of cake? I don't have a favorite kind of cake. I even like fruit cake. That lasts forever. Whether that stuff, if you keep it cool and dry, it lasts 200 years. You know what? I just thought of that this Christmas. I'm buying a crap ton of fruit cake. Why didn't I ever think of that before? I mean, it lasts forever. It never goes bad. You can re-gift the same fruit cake for like 20 Christmases. So you could just buy 20 or 30 fruit cakes and put up in storage and always have cake for the apocalypse. And then after they get 5 or 6 years old, you can like give them out at Christmas and go get some new ones. Unless they're just the same ones that were in there last year that didn't ever sell. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, Killer. Grape Kool-Aid, candy corn, black licorice, and applesauce on pizza. Wouldn't the grape Kool-Aid make the pizza all soggy? I like black licorice too. Man, I am a black jelly bean addict. I have bought bags of just black jelly beans. I confess. Heaven is very close to a black jelly bean and a white jelly bean. Black jelly bean on this molar, white jelly bean on this molar. You bite them and then you eat both at the same time. Your mouth has no idea what's happening to it. You salivate and your brain just goes, ooh, this is so good. But that's just, it's almost as good with the green ones, but the white ones and the black ones are the bomb together. I've never had almond sponge cake. I guess probably my favorite is an upside down pineapple cake. My mom used to make a cake. It was lemony with she did something to the pan because whenever she cooked it, it would have a really sweet crust, and then she would put orange marmalade in between the layers of cake, and then she would make an icing different than anyway. She made the icing and then she would ice the cake, and God, that was good. I don't know what it was. I don't know how she made that outside of the cake be like that. I would ate just the cake without any of the other stuff on it. I mean, if you like well, I don't know. A lot of people don't like the pinwheels. They like moon pies, but they won't eat a pinwheel. Uh, if you don't know what I think y'all call them something else over there. A pinwheel is a chocolate cookie. It's got a hole in the middle. It's like look like somebody run over a donut with a steamroller, but and then it's got marshmallow cream on top of it, and then they dip the whole thing in chocolate. It's really good. I like that. But I'm going to eat one of them at a time because that's like a lot of sugar. Look, of course, there's a trainer sneaking in here, but it's early over there. It's only like 8 o'clock where he's at. He's got to go get his dog off the hot tub. I'm not going to stay in here all night. I'll stay on here an hour with y'all. Excuse me. Try to get a hold of Robert and Rob Payne a couple times. Hadn't any luck. He didn't call me back. My daughter asked me what to cook for supper, and I didn't get the text message. I don't know why. I got to figure out why the phone only makes noise sometimes. Sorry. There's that. Let's see what I'll throw. Y'all came in and hung out for an hour and didn't chat or nothing. I have to see what it costs to get a paid subscription for StreamYard. We'll see how that works. Got into seed ticks again somewhere. Oh, bastards are tearing me up. I want to tell y'all what I had for breakfast. Or yesterday. Breakfast yesterday was horrible. Oh, I don't want to go through that again. Had 3 venison steaks, some grilled onions, and some brown gravy with toast. I could barely choke that down. It was horrible. That's usually what I have for breakfast. Today I had bacon. I wasn't going to tell y'all, was I? I had bacon, fried eggs, gravy, and biscuits. Because I wanted to. Rachel, you do realize he's just going to say, buy a big case and eat a couple and send him the rest, right? I need to go to the. Do I need to check the mailbox? Just because I forgot to. I should probably go do that. Yeah, they're not going to go bad, Rachel. I mean, moon pies have an expiration like Twinkies. Keep them out of the sun and dry and cool, and they're good to go for 10, 15 years. Besides, you can use them to fend off protesters. If they get too close, just throw a moon pie. they'll run for the moon pie and you've got a chance to escape. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Just because I'm really good about checking my post office box. Roast pork's been a big deal in the islands for a long time, even before they had pigs. Yes, that was a long pork joke. Just saying. How's the fishing or welcome back, Corsair trainers? Killdeer, you been fishing or just chopping grass? C103 make it back in here yet? I told him the smoking light was on. He's probably still outside. Been watching videos on pirates or not pirates, Vikings in the California desert. Yeah, there's a lot of chopping grass going on now because of all the rain and stuff. Ain't nobody cutting grass around here. Actually, thought about borrowing my kid's mower and stuff and trying to get some lawns because it's not that hard to work. If you can get out and get the stuff handled before noon, it's not that hot. Yeah, apparently 1,000 years ago there was a pretty big melt, so they were able to make it all their way around the top of Canada, around Alaska, and down up into the Gulf of California and up through some river into the what's now the Salton Sea, which used to be a pretty decent size inland ocean, apparently. Well, you got to get it while you can, huh? Because if you're like the guys around here, you make all your money during the season and then you pretty much just pill around in the off season. Some of the guys do tree trimming in the fall and lawn cutting the rest of the time. It's something new. If you want to talk about it for like forever, you can go ahead and bring it up in conversation with Wayne over at The Ungrateful Peasant. He knows about it. They plant a lot of trees in towns. They all want to pretend like they live somewhere where trees naturally grow. But then when the tree gets so big that it's starting to tear up the house, they pay people to come in and cut back limbs. And there was a lot of tree trimming going on here a while back because we had a lot of drought kill. A lot of the tops of a lot of the trees died out and stuff. And there was a lot of tree trimming that had to be done. So. He actually knows about some of the pictographs and stuff over in the desert that actually I think he told me that he's got pictures of a pictograph of a Viking. No Viking ship, but a Viking that he knows about, that he's seen. So hey Tibor. I didn't see you sneak in until I saw everybody telling you hi. Oh my goodness. And this live stream isn't about anything. Just this is the after the Bible study chatter upper. Yeah, I made a holster for somebody. I want to see it. It's finished. $5. $5. I'll show it to you. I actually want to build me one like this now. I just don't want to have to do all this work again. Need to get me some dye. It's for a revolver. But I doubled it up on the back. See it? I doubled it on the back so the back would stay stiff. It wouldn't flex as easy when you're wearing it. And it's kicked. Should kick it a little to the front so the draw, it should follow the draw. Should. This is my holster. This may be different. It goes down. But it's for one of these, but with a shorter stubby barrel on it. See, it doesn't work for mine. There. Yeah. It should sit like that on the waist. So pretty sexy, huh? I like it. This one took twice as long to make as the other one. This one was easy. This one was fun though. Thought about going and getting some stain and staining it, but like this he can stain it however he wants. It's not perfect. I wouldn't pay money for it, but it's pretty cool. Thank you, Tibor. It's actually no. I even checked the barrel to see if it's loaded. If there's any oil on this hand, I've done something. You want me to clean it now? Done that. No, pull this thing in. Oh, I probably should clean that. That should have spinned it a lot easier than that. I was out going pew, pew, pew with it. So, but I don't go pew, pew, pew as much as I would like to go pew, pew, pew because I can't find any pew, pew, pews to put back in my pew, pew, pewer because of stupid pew, pew, pew hoarders. I got some inside information on the food shortage. Do y'all want that? You want to know my inside information on the food shortage situation from a person in the know. I got me some of that. Y'all want some? Y'all want it? Safety first, yeah. That's a lame way to live your life. What happened to hold my beer and watch this? Which never goes good at the range. I'm just saying. I need to get some training with weapons. I'm not gonna lie, I really, really do. I'd get, if I went to an indoor range, I'd probably get kicked out. But anyway, we're all gonna die. No, just joking. That's not the information. The inside information is actually good. It's a good report. At the current time, and for the, how did he put it? He doesn't see any reason for a long-term food shortage. He said that even back when the all the shutdown and everything started, the reason for the shortages were excessive buying. He said there was a little bit of trouble getting restocked and stuff like that with some things, but it was more of a logistics issue than a supply issue. And this guy does food. That's his company does food for a large portion of the southern United States, even more than Texas. So he's not worried about a food shortage. He said their pork and poultry will probably be a little bit more expensive than usual at the grocery stores for a while, but he said that's to be expected. That's something that occurs all the time, just in natural markets. There's always, he said, there's always poultry and dairy and stuff out there. They'll actually do stuff like this on purpose because they can claim insurance and government aid and stuff like that. And, basically they just kill all their animals and then start over. And it's just something that they have to deal with in the thing already. He said a lot of the food shortage and stuff was generated by the media as opposed to any actual real lack of anything. He said toilet paper was different. There was actually a shortage of toilet paper there for a while. He said, but it's coming back online now. Well, sometimes my hands are awfully naughty. But now I didn't. Okay. Yeah, basically, Tibor. I mean, I wouldn't go grabbing the barrel of a gun if it was loaded. But then again, I didn't display that the gun was unloaded, and I didn't do all the stuff you're supposed to do or whatever it is. The dumbest dance I've ever seen in my life. don't know what that is. Somebody go out and tell me that. I'll feel bad now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Silly as shit. Um, oh, hey, Killdeer, how's the marsupial doing? Right now, what's bugging me is the flipping, and it's not because they can't get lead from China. Jeez. People are just buying all the freaking ammo. It's panic buying. There's all these guys that bought thousands of rounds of ammunition online. Their orders get filled before the ammo is made available at the stores. Okay. Everybody's stuff on back order. When you order something on back order, that puts you ahead of everybody else. So your back order has to be filled before the in stock can go back up online. The ammunition shortage is being created by panic buying still. I just find it annoying. And the guys panic buying this time still have all the ammo they panic buyed last. Don't shoot if there's anything downrange you don't want to hit. I can't follow that all the time because my dog chases bullets. So I have to make sure that she's not in the path of the bullet when I pull the trigger. Past that, she gets no consideration at all because she's the one being an idiot. I was going to buy some more 22 the other day, and there ain't nothing in there but 22 shorts or 22 subsonics. Which the subsonics actually, I don't mind shooting those, but they won't cycle in my semi. I tell you, shit. Um, they work fine in my single shot, but it doesn't go bad for a really, 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 really long time if you store it right. But uh, it does eventually go bad. I was shooting some 22 the other day that it got left in the seat of my truck, and the window was down, and I was gone, and it rained, and the stuff in my truck. I mean, the ammo was the container for the ammo was actually had water standing in it, and I've been putting those down range. Out of I think I've shot 50 of them. It was a box of 100. I've shot 50 of them, and I only had 2 misfires. So I want to find a 30-30, bolt action 30-30 with fixed sights, fixed iron sights. You know, I want it to have the capability of accepting a telescoping sight. That's funny. If I could get it to y'all, well, I hate this pandemic. I swear. The place in town that was my absolute favorite chips and hot sauce is no more. There is a realtor sign in front of the freaking building. Mama sat there, rolled out and cut out the corn tortillas, stacked them by fours, cut them with a pizza cutter twice, cut them in half and then in half, and cut them into quarters, and deep fried those. You could not get fresher corn chips. There's no flipping way. It was the only place in town that sold homemade corn chips. And that salsa would light you up. You remove paint with that stuff. But no more. You're not getting it anymore. Tell her she'll be okay. She just needs ice cream. Maybe that's all she's plugging for is a trip to Dairy Queen. Do you have Dairy Queen in California? Seriously, do you have Dairy Queen in California? If y'all don't have Dairy Queen in California, that's why everybody from California is coming to Texas. And I fully understand that. I mean, why would you want to live somewhere that didn't have Dairy Queens? The first thing he did was look for a Dairy Queen when we went to Oklahoma. They look different. It says Dairy Queen. So it was like hot sauce. See, you used to take her for soft serve. It's the bomb. It's like, she needs a blizzard. She needs an Oreo cookie blizzard. Or oh, dude, the Butterfinger blizzard. That's good too. But so is the Reese's cup. The only blizzard I ever had that I didn't like was one of the new ones. And I don't like the one with cake in it. That's just gross. I mean, why would you want to have soggy cake in your ice cream? Yeah. My dog's asking in. Got a dog asking in and a cat that probably needs to go outside. Oh, you're so cute when you do that. the lights on in there, so she's doing like this, covering her eyes up with her paws and stuff. I hate cats. So any of you guys that run out and get ice cream at whatever 11 o'clock at night, my time, or 8 o'clock in the afternoon, 8:30 in the afternoon, evening y'all's time, that's not my fault. Except for the people in Hawaii which don't have Dairy Queens. Sonic has a blizzard-like thing. I don't forget what they call them, but they're not bad. They're not blizzards, but they're not bad. The Butterfinger Blizzard is my second favorite, but if they don't bust the Butterfinger pieces up, it annoys me. Sometimes you wind up with big chunks in there, and I don't like the big chunks of Butterfinger in my Blizzard. It's just not natural. Besides, they're frozen. It's really hard to eat them. It's like, oh, that hurt. Excellent, Robert. That's and chances are she put them somewhere where away from either one of the places they were. So you can probably spy on her if you want to and find out where they're at. But you might not want to draw the attention of your canine to that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm glad it worked. I haven't tried the s'mores one yet. I want a early 80s 700. Before they got sued and had to change the trigger and everything on them. They grow fast, so if you bought them a week, that might be enough. Because they start running around on their own about 4 weeks. Is your little girl going to make it, Corsair? Or are you going to have to take her to the ER to get her stomach pumped? It's not even her stomach that's giving her a problem. Her mouth is probably still on fire. Does she like butter? You can give her a spoonful of butter. Doesn't really help. But if you put some sugar on it, it does. Oh, y'all talking about pistol. TK, do not go in there and mess with the lady. Cat goes there, gets all that bed, she'll go flying out the. I gotta be nice to the cat. She's the rat killing us. She killed 2 more today. All she ever wants for them is a little bit of milk. Give her a handful of cat food, a little handful of cat food. She eats 3 or 4, 5 pieces of it. Give her a couple of tablespoons of milk, and she takes a nap. and in return, she brings me rat butt. And I should probably check behind me. She was in here earlier. You literally got to be, when the cat's in the house, you got to be careful where you step because she'll just kill them and leave them lay. Here she comes. Come on. Come on. Come here. I'm not picking you up. Oh, this one. How you doing? Tell everybody hello. This is the world's worst cat. Cats. There you are. She's got permanent milk mustache. Her mother looked exactly like her, same markings and everything, only she was black. Oh, I'm trying to kid her. I actually like cats. I'm just allergic to her. I'll be itching like crazy here in a minute. You know, all your fault. What? I don't want to let you go. I don't want to let you go. Where you go? Where you go? Oh, cat butt. Where you going? You can't jump down and be like, where aren't you putting? Well, come on. You want up here or not? Come on. Come on. Stop. Stop with the claws. Come on. If you're begging milk, it's not going to happen. I already gave you some. Can you let you outside? I'm going to go see if she wants outside. She may be actually asking me out. Oh, wow. She wants out. Cat was asking out. Dog was asking in. It's a prisoner swap. I'm going to have to look up this high power thing. I try not to go to gun sites or whatever. Our gun uh, show got canceled. Oh, missed a call from my wife. Is that a shotgun? Robert, I need to get a pump shotgun. I don't have a pump 12 gauge. Actually, if I bought a pump, I can't make up my mind if I want a 410. Calm down. Or if I want a 20 gauge. I'd kind of like to do the 20 gauge and then load my own and make light loads. Because a pump shotgun for me would be something that would be home defense. That revolver, I mean, if I stand at the front of the house and shoot the house, the bullet's coming out the back of the house. Unless it hits 2x4s on every wall. And the chances are not good for that. So, I've got three breakover 12 gauges. What caliber? Um, I have, if I was going to try to shoot 1,800 yards, it'd be a 7mm Magnum. I don't know. I'm just fixated on them. So I missed a funny video. That's like, okay. I've got some I've got various different loads of 270 back there. I need my brother's reloading Bible, so I'll know which ones were the ones that did the best in the rifle. Each rifle has its own appetite. In case y'all didn't know that. Thank you, Aid. It shoots flat. I mean, you can't use, if you're used to a 30-06 or 270 or 243, well, 243 maybe. 243 for the recoil is not worth the pain, personal opinion. But you can't shoot lesser powered 30 caliber rounds and then go out and expect to be able to do Kentucky windage with a 7mm Magnum or a 300 Winchester mag, because the trajectory is completely different. The fall on a 270 and the fall on a 30-06 are very similar. The fall on a 7.62 by 39 and a 30-30 are very similar. The bullet drop on the 7.62 by 5.4 or 5.9. What is it? The Nagant is more than a 30-06, but it actually arrives with more kinetic energy because of the size of the freaking projectile. So I concur fully. I think you could go far worse than a 30-30 for just about anything. I think a AR chambered in 30-30 would probably be a totally badass guy, honestly, but I don't think you could do that. Can you do that? Yep, I just got notified that I'm live. What is it, a 22 Swift? That's a zinging little bullet. I think 22 Hornet for like most varmints is sufficient. I mean, that's a fast little bullet. It's a really fast little bullet. 222, 22 Hornet, any of those right there, I think are just fine for varminting. It's a lot of recoil for no more than you're putting down range. You know what I'm saying? It's just I know what they tried to do. They tried to make it a flatline gun, but when you've got that much recoil, therefore that much barrel vibration, the further you shoot the bullet, the more variation there's going to be on the trajectory because of the vibration. It's just that simple. Thank you, Abe. That may have been what the bleedy bleep was in. You too, Corsair. Yeah, I'm out of here in 2 minutes too. So just wanted to visit with everybody, just to visit. I've got to get up in the morning and go start fixing a house. So, well, getting ready to fix the house. To me, the 30-30 will always be the caliber of legend. I used to listen to all the old timers at the co-op and at the feed store and stuff talk about, I did this, I did that. Or, you know, when you're listening to a 50-something, you're a 14-year-old kid working for a farmer, and you got to go to the co-op to do something. And there's these guys in there yakking about shooting their granddad's rifle and they're old enough to be your dad. And you're just like, wow. And it was always 30-30, 30-30 this, 30-30 that, 30-30 this, 30-30 that. Yeah, 22-250 shoots flat too. 7.62 is just basically a 30 caliber, the end. It's yeah. You get over here and try these different firearms, Aid, and you will realize that there are so many more calibers out there and rifles to fall in love with than you will ever know. Get a couple of boxes of ammo downrange with that Ruger of mine. You'll want one of those too. Shoot one of these little bitty American sissified ARs. You'll be like, "Ooh, I got to give me one of those too." What was that thing? Is a I think it's a 45-70. The guy was toting around. I want one of the uh, new big boys or whatever in a 357. Or actually, didn't Winchester make one that shoot 357s? I think they did. Anyway, I want a 357 companion rifle. If they can make a 22 caliber bolt action, they should be able to make a 357 bolt action. I fully believe that. And uh, 357 with an 18-inch barrel. Good night, Gracie. You're doing some real work. I wouldn't go much more barrel than that. I don't know if I'd go any more barrel than that. 16 to 18 inches on a 357. I think you're maximizing your muzzle velocity. And you're gonna have a bit of a flash, but I mean that's just totally awesome. I think the Marlins have a 20. Don't they have a 20? Isn't it a 20? 20 or 22? I think that's too much. No, bolt action. I don't want a semi-auto. Now, I have shot a 30-06 pump. I like that one. It was a weird gun. And I've shot a 30-06 semi-automatic. That was a weird gun. Kicked like a freaking mule. I don't spend much time with cowboy shooters. Uh, I think the fast draw stuff, I think these guys getting the world champion speed records and stuff, I think if it was based off of accuracy at 20 yards, I don't think they can get it. They're basically shooting a target that's on the ground right at their feet. And, it's cool to watch them, put 2 rounds down range and it sounds like one, but I've only seen a few guns that were ugly. I want a Savage, Lee Bribes, 308. See, now I would like a 22 pump. I want one with an octagon barrel just because I think they're cool. They're heavy as can be, but yeah, the dress ups. I mean, I've got nothing against cowboy style stuff. Just um, not gonna risk shoot myself in the foot. So did all that when I was younger. That's it. It's way past my wife's bedtime. She's been in there waiting for me to turn the lights off so she can go to sleep. So, and I need to get some sleep. I got work tomorrow. The the little pump 22s. I've wanted one since I was 16. So I've wanted one for 40 years and I have yet to own one. Um, they're just beautiful little guns. I love 22s. They're 22. If I had to get rid of, if the good Lord came in the house and said, Wes, you can only keep one gun, and I want you to sell everything else. You're going to keep one gun. It would be a 22. Just because it's what I grew up with. That I've done amazing things my entire life. I'm one of those guys that can tell stories about dropping animals that you shouldn't be able to drop with the 22. That's well, I wouldn't risk or I wouldn't use a 22 or want to depend on the 22 to save my life. You, sir, suck at shooting or you're talking out your ass. One of the two. The 22 caliber rifles fed rural America a long time. The Yeah, the 22 pumps were, there are a lot of them out there. There's a couple different companies that made them. Some of them have round barrels, some of them have octagon barrels, some of them have smooth four stocks, some of them have textured. I don't know all the particulars about it. No, they don't, Tibor. Neither does a hog. Um, my dad used to hog hunt with a 22. That's where I picked it up at. I would have given anything to go back to the San Antonio trip with the Woodbeard and leave all that other stuff and have just carried my 22 rifle. I would have taken my time. I would have known where the bullet was going and would have just dropped the hog. Sometimes fancy doesn't pay. Love all you people. Y'all still alive. Do not die. I don't think I'm going to disappear on y'all Saturday. So I'll see y'all then. Be blessed. Killdeer, I lost that, and you should like mail it to me. I love you. See y'all later. Bye.